What if I told you Arsenal's biggest weakness has become their greatest strength? That's right, the Gunners just rewrote their own script and the Premier League should be terrified. Before the match, I was really looking forward to seeing Noni Madueke's performance. Mikel Arteta finally made the rotations I hoped for. The attack had to be fast, and facing Bournemouth, who are known for their speed, the front line needed the quickest players. That's why he opted for Gabriel Martinelli and Noni Madueke, the fastest options available, which was perfect. I had mentioned earlier that I wouldn't doubt Bournemouth's ability to score at home. Today, they scored twice, a stunning long-range strike and a gift from Arsenal. These two incidents would normally be enough to break Arsenal in the past. A beautiful goal from the opponent would leave you resigned, and adding an own goal early on would only make things worse. In the past, situations like this, especially when they happen together, would lead to Arsenal crumbling, losing the match and gradually falling out of the title race. It was a recurring script, but this year, I said the script would change. And it did. When both incidents happened in this match, Arsenal didn't collapse. Instead, they fought back and won. The difference is stark. Do Arsenal fans still need to be so anxious? This so-called gift actually showed how much Arsenal have changed. Just looking at that moment, the feel of it was different. The mistake came from Piero Hincapié, who has a history of such errors. But this time it wasn't a careless or nervous pass. This time he had intent, perhaps even overconfidence. He saw Bournemouth's pressing was completely unbalanced, leaning to one side, and if he could quickly switch the play to Jurrien Timber on the weak side, Noni Madueke could launch a fast attack and potentially score. So this early pass was a calculated risk. Not a panicked error, but a confident and intentional move. It's just that his body couldn't keep up, as he's just returned from injury and isn't fully sharp yet. This shows Arsenal is no longer in that shaky, uncertain state, but rather confident, perhaps even overly so. In the past, a mistake like this would demoralize the team, but this time, even after the confident error, they maintained their composure and eventually turned the game around. This small detail signifies a major shift. Then, even luck seemed to be on their side. They capitalized on a defensive lapse quickly, and Piero Hincapié added another goal. The whole chain of events felt like fate was pushing them to stay confident. This goal also clearly showcased Noni Madueke's ability to break through defenses. He completely isolated Antoine Semenyo, using his skill to feint and create space, cutting into the box at a 45-degree angle, beating another defender, and delivering a low cross. Low crosses from the byline often lead to certain goals, and even if not directly, they create chaotic follow-up shots. So this so-called lucky break was actually a display of skill. In my predictions, I mentioned I was excited to see Noni Madueke's performance, and he delivered, immediately making an impact after replacing Bukayo Saka, bringing breakthrough power. Before his goal, he had already breezed past two defenders and taken a shot, albeit over the bar. Even Bukayo Saka's individual dribbles aren't as effortlessly explosive as Noni Madueke's. Noni Madueke and Jeremy Doku aren't vastly different. Both are explosive and physical. The difference lies in the final finish, with Doku being more composed in front of goal. But as long as you get that breakthrough ability, reach the byline and deliver a low cross, it's a key solution against compact defenses. Starting him allowed Bukayo Saka to rest. Saka came off the bench today with fresh legs, playing a supporting role and still delivering a low cross from the byline that led to a certain goal and further organised the attack. So even if you have Saka, you must still invest in Noni Madueke. Many people doubted this transfer in the summer, but I disagreed with the majority. That's my usual stance. The more opposition, the more confident I become. This is because I'm different from most people. Most only focus on the team they support, while I watch all the top teams closely, match after match. When my perspective differs from the majority, I'm more likely to be right. This allows me to be fair, balanced, and rational, free from emotional bias. I allocate my energy and time equally to remain truly neutral. That's why I'm different from most KOLs. Many are tied to a team they support, making it hard to be completely neutral. I've been through it, so I now have no emotional attachment to Manchester United, which allows me to stay impartial. In fact, this season, you've probably noticed I've gone against the majority opinions of fans from 5 teams. Arsenal fans were scared, but I said there's no need. Liverpool fans panicked, but I told them not to worry. Manchester City and Manchester United fans were overly confident, but I warned them to be cautious. And many Chelsea fans didn't like Enzo Maresca. In all these cases, I usually end up being right. Back to the match. After the 1-1 equaliser, Arsenal went through a period of struggle, but it wasn't because of Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli didn't have much direct impact today, but he didn't slow the team down or cause too many turnovers. Instead, the issue was Martin Zubimendi, whose distribution wasn't stable enough. When Arsenal wanted to control the tempo and maintain possession, unstable distribution led to struggles. Bukayo Saka could rest today, but Martin Zubimendi also needs rotation soon. He's now on 4 yellow cards in the Premier League. Against Liverpool, he's highly likely to get another, given his defensive midfield role and Liverpool's quick counter-attacks. Big games increase the risk. If he gets a 5th against Liverpool, he'll miss the Forest match and return for Manchester United. Then comes the strategy. If he doesn't get booked against Liverpool, he might intentionally pick up a yellow. Otherwise, if he gets one against Forest, he'll miss the Manchester United game. Even though Martin Zubimendi's instability caused Arsenal to struggle at times, their defence still held up against Bournemouth's fast and threatening attacks, not allowing the opponents to get comfortable shots off, which is commendable. In my predictions, I mentioned Arsenal would win through their defence. Today, the goals conceded were a stunning long-range strike and a gift, unrelated to open play defending. The long shot came during a set-piece secondary attack, with Arsenal's defence stretched, not a breakdown in open play. Today, Declan Rice returned, providing balance and experience in midfield, making numerous interceptions. Arsenal doesn't allow opponents to easily cut through the middle and shoot like Manchester United does, nor do they concede from long throws into the box and lose second balls like Chelsea does. As for Bournemouth's defensive mistakes, they paid for them. Arsenal's second goal came from an opponent's error. First, William Saliba was outstanding, making a crucial interception earlier and pushing forward. When Bournemouth cleared poorly, Arsenal capitalised. This was the crucial go-ahead goal, highlighting the difference in defensive quality between the two teams. Later, Martin Ødegaard picked up the ball, unselfishly passed to Declan Rice, who finished it. Rice's illness was a blessing in disguise. After resting, he delivered a world-class performance today, even scoring twice. That quick snapshot, his trademark first-time finish, was world-class. This season, we'll see if he and players like Ryan Gravenberch can maintain this level all the way to the World Cup. At the 71st minute, they scored again, this time a certain goal. Martin Ødegaard delivered a through ball to break down the defence. During the match, someone asked why Arsenal didn't speed up, continuing to slowly build up even when Bournemouth pressed. The answer lies in this goal. They were confident in controlling the game, waiting to break the defensive block while conserving energy. They didn't take many shots today, but when they did, they scored. That's the essence of possession football. This confidence comes from their tactical framework and positioning, having a key player deployed near the edge of the box. That's why I always emphasize the importance of deploying players like Cole Palmer or Florian Wirtz near the box. It limits the opponent and brings them closer to the supporting players. This time they got close to Bukayo Saka, who received the through ball, easily reached the byline, and delivered a low cross for his certain goal. This kind of organized attack against compact defenses is something Manchester City lacked in the first half of the season. They relied more on individual brilliance, while Arsenal relies on collective organisation. Long term, I don't understand why some fans are so confident in Manchester City. If Manchester City fans use this same metric to judge Arsenal, they'd be disheartened, because they can't do what Arsenal does, and there's little they can do to stop Arsenal. Even with a beautiful long-range strike and that so-called gift, Arsenal still won. You just can't stop them at the moment. As for Antoine Semenyo's situation, is he preparing for a transfer? Was he playing cautiously to avoid injury today? It's possible. But today's opponent was Arsenal, his potential new club's main title rival. Shouldn't he have done his utmost to stop them? If he couldn't perform well today, does it mean his form has dipped? His speed has noticeably dropped compared to last month, which is normal. The schedule is incredibly packed. Look at Manchester City. Erling Haaland is struggling, and Phil Foden's form has dipped too. Even the fittest players experience fatigue. It's a physiological phenomenon. Could we see a scenario where Semenyo excelled at Bournemouth in the first half of the season, but dipped after moving to Manchester City? It wouldn't be surprising. But even if Semenyo is performing poorly, I still believe he's better than Savinho and Oscar Bob. All right, that's all. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a comment, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel to show your support and love.